Weather forecast.
All right, we'll start with a look at the latest drought monitor. This is a view of last week's drought monitor. Take note to the Choctaw County area. Notice how most of the county was shaded in more of that orange coloring, indicating a severe drought. But with the latest update, now we have an extreme drought for Choctaw County. So again, things have gotten worse for parts of our area, which means we really do need some rain. And thankfully, we do have rain in the forecast. Here's a look at where we stay in Meridian, I should say, in terms of rain. And we are kind of shy of 2 inches for the month, giving us a deficit for the month that's over an inch. And we have a deficit for the year that's about 4.5 inches. But this weekend, between Saturday evening and Sunday, we're expecting to pick up anywhere from 1 to 3 inches on average. First alert, this is an updated view at the rainfall that we could pick up across our area. And there could be locally more, depending on how this whole thing kind of sets up. Here's a look at our water vapor imagery. Shows moisture in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, and you could probably easily notice where that upper level low is counterclockwise spinning. That's the parent system, and it is creating some really uncomfortable conditions in terms of snow and rain throughout portions of the Rockies, and even some severe alerts as well. And we're going to continue with the low threat for severe weather in this region as we go through the rest of the day, heading into tonight. Even a level 2 out of 5 threat for parts of Texas. Then the threat shifts to the heart of Texas as we head on into our Friday, and then it'll shift east as we head towards Saturday for, let's say, southeastern Texas into Louisiana, because the entire system will gradually drift towards our neck of the woods as we head on into the weekend. That upper level feature will develop this surface low, and that surface low is going to slide towards us. That's going to be our rainmaker for the weekend. Now, our Saturday, for the most part, looks okay. I think anything before 4 o'clock in the afternoon looks good in terms of outdoor plans, but by Sunday, it's looking rather rainy, especially for the first half of our Sunday. That's the way it looks right now. So here's that closer view. Looking at our futurecast, this is Saturday afternoon at about 4 o'clock. There could be some spotty showers out ahead of what we are expecting to be the main slug of moisture that comes in. But generally speaking, we're not going to have a good coverage of rain until the start of our Sunday. So this is 6 a.m. If you're heading out to early Sunday morning services, you could encounter some really heavy rainfall indicated by the bright coloring. 9 o'clock, a similar setup, again, very rainy. But as we head into the afternoon, the colors start becoming a little bit less intense, and we're going to have just more of the scattered variety for the second half of the day. Want to get you caught up on the tropics, and we're tracking Tropical Storm Melissa winds of 45 miles per hour. Yesterday, the winds were 50 miles per hour, so it has weakened. Still battling wind shear, but there are tropical alerts in effect for Haiti and Jamaica, but eventually is expected to have an environment that's supportive of it developing. It could become a hurricane over the next few days, and even a major hurricane, so we'll watch that. This is the upper level view with the area of spin, and you can definitely see the area of spin there. This is the view on Tuesday, and you see even next Tuesday, it's still going to be in the Caribbean, but then notice that upper level troughing feature over the U.S. Well, that's going to pick up Melissa and take it out to sea. Thank goodness for that. That's the way it looks right now. So we're definitely kind of hoping that's the case. We'll watch things though and keep you posted. But that same troughing feature will allow for our temperatures to be cool and pleasant for our holiday, which is Halloween. So we'll also keep you posted. Right now, 69 in the metro. We have 75 degrees in Decatur, and we're looking at 71 in Philadelphia. If you're going to be out tonight, lows will eventually bottom out into the 40s, so dress warmly if you have a late night. But for tomorrow, low 80s, and the weekend, carry that umbrella. Pretty good chance of rain on Sunday.
Whew, it was cold this morning.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly for our neck of the woods.
We were talking about earlier, like the seat warmers and stuff. Like, that's a luxury to have around this time.
It is a luxury. It's a luxury. I can say once upon a time I enjoyed the steering wheel warmer.
Steering warmers. And
if you have it,
remote
you're
start.
blessed.
So it's like, it's good to have those things around this time. All right. Well,
yeah.
Thank you so much for that.